This is different for me, you guys. I think I'm too close though. Let's go back a little bit. Oh God. Welcome back, you guys. Today I'm sitting on the floor, my favorite place. When I'm at home chilling out, I like to sit over here. So I am in a chilled out mood. I'm gonna answer some of your questions and I'm gonna sit over here on the floor because I'm kind of feeling the background. I like it, it's very relaxed. Guys, the summertime is actually here and I'm turning 26 next week. I'm joking. I'm actually quite excited about it, to be honest. Usually at this point I would just be cancelling every plan, but I have a couple of plans scheduled, but also not much. I'm also trying to keep it as relaxed as possible and whatever happens happens, because I am the kind of person that gets very upset during their birthdays if things don't go my way. So I'm kind of like, I've literally planned one thing and my boyfriend has planned one thing, and that is it. Like nothing major, just really chilled and intimate vibes. Anyway, so I asked you guys on Instagram stories to bring some questions to me because I feel like I haven't done a Q&A in such a long time. But I also wanted you guys to use this opportunity to get to know me a little bit more, because I show you guys houses, I show you guys interiors, but I do feel like you guys might not know me as well as I would like you to. So let's start with the questions, and these questions, guys, have been hilarious. So funny, right? Okay, I think I'm gonna answer this first question and get it out of the way because so many people have been asking me this. The question that everyone is asking me right now is whether I'm engaged or not, and I don't even know why everyone thinks I'm engaged. I just think that oftentimes when a woman looks happy and they're in a relationship, people just assume, oh my god, they're engaged, and they're hiding it. And because there are loads of people on YouTube these days who are sort of keeping their private life very private and popping out with a wedding and children and stuff like that, which I truly admire, but I'm way too excited about these things to not share it. I feel like as soon as it happened, I would try to keep it to myself, but I would want to share it with you guys because I don't know, that's just the way I am. So to answer your question, I'm not engaged. This is on my right hand. I would be engaged if the ring was on this hand. A couple of weeks ago, I did, you know, car selfie in the mirror, like singing along to songs, and I was like this. And I literally posted it and didn't think anything of it, right? And I got a flood of messages from people saying, oh my god, am I missing something? You're engaged, that ring is beautiful. It is a gorgeous ring, so gorgeous that people actually thought it was my engagement ring. It's gorgeous. So I thought I would tell you guys about this gorgeous jewelry that I've got on right now before we move on to the next questions, if that's okay with you. The tennis necklace and this gorgeous ring is from Italo. They are... If you guys just do one thing, go down below, look on their website, and you will literally fall in love. They reached out to me to choose a couple of items from their website and share with you guys, and I was like, yeah, because I think my followers would love this gorgeous jewelry. My followers have amazing taste, and I feel like you guys would understand how gorgeous jewelry can make you feel. Now, it's not real diamonds and silver and gold, but it looks stunning, and it means you can play around with stuff. So for example, I don't own anything like this ring, and it might look like an engagement ring, okay, but I got it in a rose gold to kind of make it not look like an engagement ring, and it is huge and it's absolutely stunning, guys. And it's from Italo. Look at that. So if you go on the website, you will literally be blown away because their jewelry, a lot of their jewelry is very wedding, engagement-esque, and just glamorous and beautiful, and it all does look very, very real, might I add. Like, look at the necklace. I've always wanted a tennis necklace and bracelet to match, and so when I saw that they had these on their website, I thought maybe now's the time for me to try it out before I actually invest one day in a real one, you know. And the same with this ring. It's like maybe now's the time for me to try out a ring and see what it looks like on my hand. I've never worn any kind of ring like this before, so why not try something interesting and gold and blingy. So yeah, their jewelry is stunning, but it's not just engagement rings and stuff like that. They do bracelets, they do necklaces, they do earrings, so the full shebang, and all different kinds of styles. And basically everything comes in different colors, so gold, silver, rose gold, yellow gold, you name it. It all comes in variation, so whatever your style is, there is something for you. I completely forgot about the order. They came a couple of days later in this package. How pretty is this package? I think they would be really good as a gift for somebody. Oh my god, doesn't it just give you like real jewelry vibes, like expensive jewelry vibes? They both came in their own little boxes as well. So gorgeous. And then they also gave me like this little, not a dust bag, but a little bag. So yeah, I just thought I had to show you guys this jewelry brand. And now you guys know that I am not engaged, but honestly, when I am, I will tell you guys, obviously. Right, so now we've cleared that one out. Question from this person is, have you considered moving out of your area in order to upsize? Well, yes, because I've actually done that in a way. I moved out of London into Essex to upsize in a way. I wasn't owning my home in London, I lived with family, but I wouldn't have been able to buy this flat for this budget in London. I would have probably found a 1-bedroom or a studio flat for this budget, if that makes sense. So technically I have already done that. In terms of my next home, I'm not going to say in the area I'm in. I don't feel I need to buy another house here and live here if I already have lived here for a couple of years. So my next home will be a house, and I don't think I'll be moving further out than I am now. If anything, I'm kind of moving a bit east and a bit in. So no, I don't think I'm in a position anymore to have to move further out to get more for my money. One, I'll be doing it with somebody as well, so it will be a lot easier than this first time around. And I think we should be able to afford to kind of stay as far out as I currently am, or a bit closer in. However, I am the advocate of moving out of the center of your city in order to find somewhere more affordable for you, because as I always say, your first home is not going to be your last home unless you choose it to be. Like for me, I've been here 3 years now and it is not going to be my last home, it's just my first. And as I always say, if you are dead set on going back into your city, back into London, you can gradually get yourself back in. I don't really want to go back into London per se, but I don't mind going slightly closer in. So on the outskirts, I'm still going to be on the outskirts. So I hope that answers your question. So leading off that, someone has asked, when do you think you are going to buy another property? This has been something on my mind since I moved here. I wanted to buy some investment homes, etc. And I've had ample opportunity to do that. It's like nowhere near London, like super affordable, super cheap, and rent those out. However, I decided that I probably want to move before then and live in a house before I do all of that stuff. So I'd rather put my money towards that bigger goal, that more expensive home that I'm going to live in, and then I can figure out investments and stuff, and essentially this flat would become an investment home. So when am I planning to buy my next home? Who knows? When I'm engaged, when I'm married, we just have to wait and see. But hopefully very soon though, because I have the property itch, guys. Do you ever struggle with imposter syndrome? And if not, what are your tips? I think this person saw me mention imposter syndrome in a caption recently. So it's a strange one because I don't know if I have, because how do you ever know what you have done? Like, I don't really know. I mean, if anyone doesn't know, imposter syndrome from my interpretation is when you are somebody who does work very hard to get to where you want to get to. You are achieving great things, you're doing really well, but for some reason within you, you feel like an imposter. You feel like you don't deserve those things, and it's kind of like, when I googled it, it's kind of like you're just kind of waiting for the situation to arise where someone outs you and it's revealed that you don't even deserve this stuff. I don't know if I'm explaining it well, but hopefully you guys understand. I have though had moments not long ago. There was one moment in particular when I actually filmed one of the Move with Jade episodes. It was the Brixton one, and I got back on the train and got home, and I just felt this overwhelming like nervousness, anxiety. Like I don't suffer from anxiety, but I felt anxious, like the feeling of anxiousness. And I was like, what is wrong with me? Like, I've just done something amazing and this video is going to be amazing. But I think it was because it was like, I cannot believe that something that I have dreamed about doing, something that I wrote down as an idea, oh my god, now I really have to do this. Oh my goodness, you guys, the sun literally just came out of nowhere and I literally cannot see in my flat, so I've actually had to close the curtains now. There's like that much open. But I think I'll leave the video there anyway. There were definitely a lot more questions than I expected expected, but I will probably do a part 2. I hope you enjoyed this video as always, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.